What really happened behind the scenes that forced Jungkook to take such a reckless step for Taehyung? And why did it leave HYB shaken and ARMY in complete chaos? Is this just another misunderstanding, or the beginning of something far bigger than anyone expected? Before you dive in, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more shocking updates, because what you're about to read might completely change how you see everything. In a moment that no one saw coming, the atmosphere surrounding BTS shifted dramatically, sending waves of speculation, emotion, and confusion across the global fandom. It all began with what seemed like a small, almost insignificant interaction, but quickly escalated into a narrative that felt too intense to ignore. Jungkook, often known for his calm demeanor and composed personality, suddenly appeared to act out of character, bold, impulsive, and fiercely protective in a way that left even longtime fans stunned. The situation reportedly unfolded in a private setting, far from the polished cameras and carefully curated appearances the public is used to. Yet somehow, fragments of the moment leaked, through subtle hints, body language, and insider whispers that spread like wildfire across social media. Fans began connecting the dots, analyzing every movement, every glance, every silence. And what they found painted a picture that was both emotional and deeply unsettling. Taehyung, known for his expressive nature and artistic soul, seemed unusually withdrawn during this time. His usual warmth appeared dimmed, replaced by a quiet tension that did not go unnoticed. It was this change that first sparked concern among ARMY. What had happened to him? Why did he seem distant? And more importantly, why did Jungkook suddenly step in with such intensity? Eyewitness accounts, though unofficial, suggest that Jungkook intervened during a critical moment, placing himself directly between Taehyung and a situation that remains unclear but undeniably serious. His actions were described as reckless, not because they lacked purpose, but because they defied the careful boundaries typically maintained within the industry. It was a move driven not by strategy, but by instinct, an emotional reaction that spoke volumes. This is where things took an even more dramatic turn. HYB, the powerhouse behind BTS, was reportedly caught off guard. While the company is known for its meticulous management and control over public narratives, this situation seemed to slip through the cracks. Internal tension was rumored to rise as the incident gained traction, with concerns over reputation, fan reaction, and the potential impact on ongoing projects. And then came the explosion. ARMY, one of the most dedicated and observant fandoms in the world, did not stay silent. Social media platforms were flooded with theories, emotional messages, and heated debates. Some fans praised Jungkook's actions, calling him brave and loyal, someone who would go to any length to protect those he cares about. Others, however, questioned what could have driven such behavior, demanding transparency and answers. The emotional weight of the situation only intensified as more subtle clues emerged. A delayed appearance here, a quiet expression there, a cryptic message that seemed to hint at something deeper. Each piece added fuel to the fire, turning curiosity into urgency. Was Taehyung truly in distress? What exactly was Jungkook protecting him from? And why did it seem like HYB was struggling to contain the narrative? What makes this story so compelling is not just the mystery, but the raw emotion behind it. This is not just about idols and a company. It is about human connection, loyalty, and the unspoken bond that fans have witnessed for years. The idea that something serious enough could disrupt that bond, even momentarily, is enough to shake the entire community. As the days passed, the silence from official channels only made things more intense. No clear statements, no direct explanations, just a growing sense that something significant had occurred behind closed doors. And in that silence, speculation thrived. Some believe that Jungkook's actions were a turning point, a moment where personal loyalty outweighed professional boundaries. Others see it as a sign of deeper issues within the environment, something that fans have long suspected, but never had reason to fully question until now. What cannot be denied, however, is the impact. This incident has left a mark, not just on the fans but on the perception of what happens beyond the stage. It has opened conversations about pressure, protection, and the unseen struggles that even the biggest stars may face. And yet, despite the chaos, there is also something undeniably powerful about the way ARMY has responded. Amid the confusion and emotion, there is support, unwavering, passionate, and deeply rooted. Fans continue to stand by both Jungkook and Taehyung, offering messages of love and encouragement, refusing to let speculation overshadow their trust. But the questions remain. What truly happened in that moment? Was Jungkook's reckless act a desperate response to something serious, or simply a misunderstood gesture amplified by speculation? And why does it feel like this story is far from over? As the mystery deepens, one thing is certain. This is not just another fleeting headline. It is a moment that has captured attention, stirred emotions, and left everyone waiting for the truth. So what do you think really happened? Was Jungkook justified in his actions? Or is there more beneath the surface that we have yet to uncover? Share your thoughts, join the discussion, and stay tuned, because the next revelation might be closer than we think. And just when fans thought the situation could not grow more intense, a new layer of tension began to surface, one that made everything feel even more unpredictable. The silence from official sources did not calm the storm. Instead, it seemed to deepen the mystery. Every passing hour without clarification only fueled speculation, as if the truth itself was being carefully guarded behind an invisible wall. What made this moment even more gripping was the way subtle details began to resurface from past interactions between Jungkook and Taehyung. Fans started revisiting old clips, interviews, and behind-the-scenes footage, searching for hidden clues that might explain the present situation. Moments that once seemed ordinary suddenly carried new meaning. A glance that lingered too long, a protective gesture that now felt more significant, a quiet exchange that hinted at an unspoken understanding between the two. Was this bond always this strong, or had something recently intensified it? The idea that Jungkook would act so boldly, so instinctively, suggested that whatever triggered his reaction was not trivial. It pointed to something deeply personal, something that could not be ignored or handled through careful planning. And that realization only made fans more anxious to uncover the truth. Meanwhile, Taehyung's demeanor continued to draw attention. While he did not directly address the situation, his presence carried a subtle shift that fans could not ignore. His expression seemed heavier, his usual playful energy replaced with something more restrained. It was not dramatic, not obvious to a casual observer, but to those who had followed him for years, it was unmistakable. And that's where the emotional weight of the story truly hit. Because this was no longer just about speculation or rumors. It was about the possibility that something real, something deeply affecting, had taken place behind the scenes. The kind of moment that does not fade easily, even when the cameras are off and the world is watching from a distance. At the same time, whispers about HYB's internal response began to circulate more widely. Though nothing was confirmed, the narrative suggested a sense of urgency within the company. Meetings, discussions, attempts to manage the flow of information. Everything pointed to an organization trying to regain control of a situation that had slipped beyond its usual reach. But could control really be restored once the fans were already this involved? ARMY's reaction had evolved from shock to determination. They were no longer just reacting. They were investigating, analyzing, demanding clarity. Hashtags trended, discussions spread across multiple platforms, and the pressure for answers continued to grow. It was a powerful reminder of just how influential and united the fandom could be when something felt important. Yet within that intensity, there was also division. Some fans urged others to remain calm, to avoid jumping to conclusions without concrete evidence. They emphasized trust. Trust in Jungkook, trust in Taehyung, and trust that whatever had happened would eventually be understood. Others, however, felt that the lack of transparency only justified their concern. For them, silence was not reassurance. It was a reason to question even more.